I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. He had been charged with second-degree murder for the fatal beating of his girlfriend last July in the city of Newburgh home the couple shared. The case will not go to trial. Today in Orange County Court, 31-year-old Yannick Avina Z pleaded guilty to first-degree manslaughter for the killing of Alexis Harris inside their West Street residence. Her body was discovered in a second-floor hallway covered with a blanket. Avina Z would later turn himself in at Town of Newberg Police Headquarters. Prosecutors will recommend that he receive a sentence of 22.5 years in prison. The continuing problem of domestic violence was in the spotlight Thursday in several area communities where voices were being raised to address the issue of violence against women. At Backstage Studio Productions in Kingston, a series of events were held, part of a global effort called 1 Billion Rising, a push to fight back against domestic violence. Police say new criminal statutes are helping to better protect women and give officers the tools they need to put the violent offenders behind bars. In 2011, there were about 43,000 reported domestic violence cases in New York State. State police say any charges to be filed will come following completion of their investigation into the accident that involved a car and school bus in the town of Deerpark. A collision that left a Town of Deerpark teenager with serious injuries. According to state police, the bus driver, 32-year-old Caitlin Raylo of Port Jervis, failed to yield the right-of-way while turning left off Route 209 and onto Peenpack Trail in Huguenot, colliding with the car driven by 19-year-old Justin Marr of Godefroy. He was airlifted to Westchester Medical Center. No word on his condition. Raylo, who was driving a bus that serves the Port Jervis School District, was treated for non-life-threatening injuries at Bon Secours Hospital. The only passenger on the bus, a 12-year-old girl, was not hurt. And this morning, an accident involving a school bus and another vehicle was reported shortly before 9 a.m. in the town of Kingston at Sawkill Road near the intersection with Jockey Hill Road. Initial reports were that 4 children were hurt. Check back here for further details at Record Online. Elsewhere, 8 people from 2 families face an assortment of drug charges after police raided a pair of residences in the town of Blooming Grove. Town police, along with members of the narcotics enforcement teams from state police and the Orange County Sheriff's Department, first raided a house at 15 Arcadian Trail. 3 people were arrested there, 2 on felony sale and possession charges, 25-year-old Gregory Newell and his fiancée, 22-year-old Jenny Ryan. Then officers used a no-knock search warrant to enter a residence at 53 Oakwood Trail, where 5 people were arrested. 1 on felony charges, 46-year-old Janet Odgello. Her husband Scott faces misdemeanor charges. The raids netted police quantities of drugs and weapons, including an unregistered handgun, and they were the result of drug buys by undercover police officers over the past several months. It is a single-lane bridge over the Delaware River at Pond Eddy that was built in 1904 for horse carriages. Now the historic bridge is undergoing a temporary repair job. Work has begun to replace 12 steel strings that connect to floor beams under the deck of the bridge. It'll cost $120,000, and it's a prelude to the planned bridge replacement project scheduled for 2016 at a cost of $13 million. The bridge is the only access from Pond Eddy in Sullivan County to about 20 homes on the opposite side of the Delaware River in Pennsylvania. The current repair project will take about 3 weeks to complete. During that time, the bridge will be closed from 8:30 a.m. to noon and then from 1 to 4:30 p.m. And the green-painted brick house stands along Newburgh's East Parmenter Street in an area that's currently in the midst of a rebirth, thanks to the volunteers working with Newburgh's Habitat for Humanity organization. They've been building and renovating houses in that city neighborhood, and now the newly acquired house at number 30 East Parmenter is being transformed into dorm-style housing for AmeriCorps volunteers and others who've spent weeks at a time or longer at a build site. Habitat officials say the so-called House of Service is another important component in their continuing effort to help turn Newburgh around.
When we're done with this development on East Parmenter Street, we will have 22 Habitat homeowner homes plus this House of Service here at 30 East Parmenter Street. So 23 homes on a 2-block long street, that's an impact, and we're very proud of it.
Well, 10 years ago, we wouldn't have driven the kids down the street in a car. So right now, it is significant. We're willing to put them here. They're willing to stay here. It's safe. Our families are across the street. Our headquarters is on the other side. And it's just a big plus for Newburgh. There's nothing to be afraid of. People that don't think it's coming back, they've got to come visit us. They've got to see what's happening. It is coming back. It has come back. And I do believe in it.
The House of Service volunteer residence is expected to be completed by early next month. Officials say it will help them keep pace with their goal of building Habitat 50 homes in 5 years. There could be a few flurries around late tonight, but any accumulation of snow this weekend should stay to the east of us near the coast. Here in the Catskills and Hudson Valley, Saturday will be mostly cloudy with temperatures reaching the upper 30s, becoming partly sunny on Sunday with the highs around 30 degrees. Stay connected to all that's happening this weekend here at Record Online and get the news and information important to you over the weekend in the Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.